For my project, I did the economic impact of sports teams/facilities within communities. So my purpose statement: the purpose of the study is to indicate what types of impacts sports teams/facilities have on communities, this being a positive or negative effect. Do communities actually feel there is an economic benefit? My research question is, what are the economic impacts of having a sports team/facility within a community? I will be looking at the impacts professional sports teams and mega events have on communities. My first theme is Los Angeles. They are looking to host the 2024 Olympic Games. LA has a dedication to sport and a healthy lifestyle. They are looking to restore the credibility of the Games, ensure financial stability for the Olympic movement, and create new opportunities to engage young people. How will they obtain these goals? To help restore credibility, they will use existing venues. To help ensure financial stability by gathering California and U.S. markets, as well as America's sports promotion. To engage young people, LA is looking to use a mixture of technology, entertainment, and new media that is unique to LA. Financially, the Games will bring in $11 billion to LA, $18 billion for the United States, and creating 75,000 jobs and bringing in $5 billion in additional wages. U.S. sport event organizations and professional leagues generated about $64 billion in 2015. This is set to increase in the future. My theme number 2 is Las Vegas. Las Vegas has recently gained an NHL team, the Golden Knights. The Raiders have made a recent move to Las Vegas as well. There's other teams such as Major League Soccer, Major League Baseball are looking to do the same. The NBA has no signs of them following suit. Las Vegas has tried to get a professional sports team for years and has now landed 2. In Las Vegas, sports gambling is also legal, leaving some to question what could happen in the future. Roger Goodell says that Las Vegas was not the same city it was 10 to 20 years ago, but he still opposes sports gambling. So why the change? Players are better paid now and are less likely to take money from gamblers. The economy has diversified with technology and aviation companies moving in to Las Vegas. Hockey Commissioner Gary Bettman is not worried about the integrity of the game. He is worried about a much bigger issue, which is selling a sport in a non-traditional hockey market. Many minor league hockey teams, such as the Gamblers, the Outlaws, the Aces, the Thunder, and the Ice Dice, have struggled in Las Vegas. Bettman dismissed his concerns that leagues cannot thrive in desert cities when California, Florida, and Texas have all made the playoffs within this past season, and youth hockey in Nevada has grown 37% in the last decade. So the question is, will a team thrive in Las Vegas? Will sport gambling be an issue? Is this going to hurt Las Vegas now that they have 2 professional sports teams, since they have not had one in so long? My third theme is Minneapolis. Minneapolis will be the host to the 2018 Super Bowl. Minnesota has a brand new football stadium, which will be great to attract and host major events. Minnesota Sports Facilities Authority hopes that it will give great exposure to Minnesota businesses and attract new people to Minnesota. My fourth theme is Brazil. Brazil has hosted many mega events, including the 2007 Pan American Games, the 2014 World Cup, and the 2016 Summer Olympics. With hosting each of these events came a cost. Brazil has spent over $10 billion on stadium construction and renovation and transportation and communications infrastructure for the 2007 Pan Games. For the 2014 World Cup, Brazil remodeled or constructed 12 stadiums costing $4.7 billion. $1.1 billion was estimated. 9 of the 12 stadiums were brand new, and 7 were built on sites at which existing stadiums were demolished. These stadiums hold up to 40,000 people and cost millions of dollars in maintenance and operating costs. The swimming facility has sat empty since the 2007 Pan American Games. In order to meet Olympic standards, many of these stadiums needed significant renovations. The pool does not meet Olympic standards, and an additional swimming center was constructed. In order to create many of these facilities, Brazil has had to take many environmental risks. Abandoning the subway and mass transit system, and cutting down on some of the protected public lands to make way for recreational facilities. This went against the impact requirements in Brazil's federal constitution. So for my methods section, participants will be within the cities who have hosted a sports team/facility. This would include professional sports teams, mega events like the Super Bowl or the Olympics. The measures would be: one survey would be given to the cities who have sports teams or facilities, and then two other surveys would be given to cities who have hosted a mega event. Once before the mega event has happened, and then once after the mega event has happened. The point to giving these surveys is to give residents an opportunity to let the city officials know how they feel about having these sports teams, facilities, and mega events within their communities. How do you know who to send out surveys to? Usually you take half of the population and put it into a raffle-like system. All the names and addresses of those who live within city limits are on the list, and a computer randomly picks out names listed. This gives you a random population and less biased answers. Once you have the names and addresses, you are able to send out your surveys to the community. So this would be a basic survey given out to the community that has a sports team or facility. Some of the questions are: do you think there's an economic benefit to having a professional sports team within cities? And do you think there is an economic benefit to having large sports venues/facilities within the cities? So another survey you could do is one for cities that have hosted mega events such as the Super Bowl or Olympics. One survey would be giving out at the beginning, and one would be giving out at the end. The first survey conducted would consist of questions about concerns, ideas, feelings residents have about their city hosting a mega event. And the second survey conducted would consist of questions with the same variety, but their post feelings about the event. How did the residents feel after the event had taken place? This would give insight into how residents felt before and after the event taking place. Are their feelings the same? Do residents feel there is an economic benefit to hosting mega events? Studies done by economists have shown that sports stadiums for teams do not have a local economic impact. Economists have found that teams provide public good benefits. Sanderson found a significant impact of 9 cities who have had professional sports teams. Within these 9, 5 have had positive impacts and 4 have had negative impacts. Studies do show that an economic impact may be there for some communities but are short-lived. Those who are sports professionals still argue the positive impact stadiums have within communities to gain public funding. So for some practical implications, local officials and sports professionals are able to gain public support for sporting events using venues that already exist for mega events. They have also had opportunity to promote and educate their local community about the teams and facilities. Athletes know they are providing a public good to the community, and communities are able to get out there and live in a healthy lifestyle, and to help support local teams and facilities for years to come. And that is my project on the economic impact of sports teams and facilities within communities.